You buy an apartment at a poorly ran college apartment complex, and after 2 years there, you go to eat some brownies from your brownie stash and see there's rats in your walls and your cabinets, and they're munching on your brownie mix so you can't even have any. So maintenance sends 2 guys who claim to be the 12th best rat exterminators on the West Coast. But right when they get there, they use your bathroom for like an hour, and you notice that they replace your toilet with a toilet that's just a few inches smaller than your old one, and so you ask them to leave, but they dump oats all over your floor and start making snow angels. And when you try to get on the floor, they yell, "You can't get in the oat boat! Oat captains only!" And they won't stop talking about an album review show called Replay Value with 2 guys named Gannon and Pat. Has that ever happened to you? Tune in to BlazeRadioOnline.com on Fridays at 2 p.m. to hear how you may be entitled to compensation.
Baby, 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 baby. Whoa, baby, 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 baby.
Are you interested in all things Arizona news? If so, feel free to tune in to our brand new news programming, State of 48, coming in live from Central Phoenix, the star of the Southwest itself. I'm Aiden Schultz-Miller, and while my co-host Bargov Shiravari is off in Tempe searching for stories, feel free to start the week off right by tuning in on Mondays at 8 a.m. to State of 48, the best in Arizona news, here at Blaze Radio at BlazeRadioOnline.com.
Take a break from your busy day to relax and travel back in time with Soldies with Sam here on Blaze Radio on BlazeRadioOnline.com, where I, your host Sam Ballesteros, play all the oldies along with some newer soul artists who are bringing the soul genre to the new generation. Make sure to tune in every Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. here on Blaze Radio on BlazeRadioOnline.com.
There's only one place for the latest on MLB The Show. That's The Show Guide with me, Nicholas Hodel, every Monday morning at 8:30. I'll take you through the latest news, give you my advice and my opinions on every mode in the game. So for all the latest on MLB The Show, it's The Show Guide for you, Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. on Blaze Radio and BlazeRadioOnline.com.
Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power.
Listen to WWE Weekly Thursdays at 9 p.m. covering all things professional wrestling, WWE, AEW, and many, many more with Ike Everard, Edwin Perez, and Shane Brennan on Blaze Radio and BlazeRadioOnline.com.
Bienvenido a la nueva show de Blaze Radio, Salsa Season, con me, Zach,
Mallory, and
Ethan.
Salsa Season, Blaze Radio, BlazeRadioOnline.com from 11 p.m.
taking you into Wednesdays on Tuesdays.
Tune in for all your spicy takes, salsa reviews, and much, much more. Gracias. Adios.
Oh no! It's salsa season!
Hello, Jackson Webster here, local Blaze Radio specialty show hoster and sports enthusiast. Are you bored from 2 to 2:30 every Thursday? Are you constantly wondering why there's no shows about sports history and facts that you can use in your articles and broadcasts? Well, you're in luck. There is Weird with Webster. Finally, there's a show that covers all your sports history needs, from the 1925 Chicago Cardinals to the time an MLB pitcher got struck by lightning. Learn the stories that will make you the historian in the newsroom. This semester, learn sports history with Webster. So tune in to BlazeRadioOnline.com on Thursdays from 2 to 2:30. See you then.
The first drowned in a swimming pool. One shot himself.
in 27 Club,
We'll be diving into the sudden death of many famous people. Tune in on Thursdays from 12:30 to 1 p.m.
Hi, my name's Luca Gerlani, and I'm happy to introduce one of Blaze Radio's newest shows, Triple Double, the station's only NBA show featuring myself alongside fellow NBA experts Daniel Sullivan and Griffin Greenberg. Whether you want...
Welcome to The Voyage. I'm your host, Tracy Smith Garcia. Join me as we travel the world in search of incredible music and venture into some of its more obscure sides. You'll hear the sounds of the musicians from the Sahel, the music of a Japanese psychedelic group that hijacked an airplane, the metal musicians of the Navajo.
Overall landscape of world football, right here on Park the Bus! Park the Bus! Mondays from...
And with that, it is 12 p.m. and we welcome inside Kelly Field here in Corvallis, Oregon, on Senior Day for Oregon State.
And Frankie Hamoudi.
As you can hear over the public address system, the two seniors being honored today for the Beavers are Frankie Hamoudi, the fifth-year senior, who is the career leader in home runs and leader in home runs in a season with 17 her sophomore year. In total, she has 53 in total in her career, and she has been rightfully recognized for her contributions to this program. And along with her will be honored today the other senior for the Beavers, number 14, Tarni Steptoe, who pitched yesterday in the Beavers' 7-6 win over the Sun Devils. Did not end up getting the win on record. Ellie Garcia, today's starting pitcher, ended up getting that, but Tarni Steptoe in her last outing as a Beaver went 5 innings pitched, 6 earned runs, 6 runs, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. So 7 strikeouts in your last outing. Still pretty good. So Frankie Hamoudi's mom will be throwing out the first pitch today. We'll see if she'll throw a strike out on the edge of the circle.
Whenever you're ready.
Tosses it home, and there you have it. Right across the plate to
Outstanding
Hamoudi.
stuff. Let's hear it.
Good stuff there from the seniors.
Mom,
And not only did they honor the Oregon State Beavers seniors, they also honored the seniors on Arizona State's roster, who will all be taking the field today in their final collegiate game. McKenna Harper leading things off for the Sun Devils, followed by Yadi Acuna, another high-contributing senior, Jasmine Rollin, Jordan Van Hook, and Alexa Milius, all contributing there for the Sun Devils. And then as well on the bench, rounding out the 8 seniors for the Sun Devils, Gianna Bacano and Jasmine Hill. So 8 seniors in total for Arizona State will be playing their final collegiate game today. 2 seniors in Frankie Hamoudi and Tarni Steptoe will be playing in their final collegiate game as a Beaver. And it's just the final game of the regular season here in 2023. A rubber match between Arizona State and Oregon State. A fight to try and avoid that final play-in spot. Critical things on the line. They're tight at the bottom of the Pac-12 standings, with Arizona State holding a 6-17 record in conference play. Oregon State holding a 5-17 record in conference play, as well as one tie coming to Cal a little bit ago earlier in the season. Arizona State may be 22-24 overall. Oregon State, however, is only 14-28-1 overall. And nevertheless, though, the conference standings are what matters when it comes to the first ever inaugural Pac-12 softball tournament, which will be next week, starting Wednesday with that play-in tournament spot. It's an 8-team bracket, but there are 9 teams in total in the Pac-12 in softball, with the play-in game requiring those who will be playing in that game to try and get into the 8-team bracket, with quarterfinals being on Thursday, the semifinals on Friday, and then the finale being on ESPN2 on Saturday night. It should be a fun tournament, and it should be a fun game. We'll step aside and be right back with the starting lineups and first pitch. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us on Blaze Sports.
To find a show where I can find my weekly agent that can help. Does anyone know someone who can help us? Anybody? Anybody at all?
I know someone who can help.
If you say your mom, you're fired.
Wait a minute, Benson. I think Muscle Man was talking about Pop 48. You know, Blaze Radio's first and only Asian pop music show, live from the Bill Austin Radio Studio, Mondays at 7:30 p.m. on BlazeRadioOnline.com. Is that what you were talking about, Muscle Man?
My mom!
Get out!
It was worth it!
Broadcasting live on Blaze Radio, this is News of the World. News of the World is an international news show that covers and breaks down all the big events happening around the world. The host will present and discuss the stories to break them down and to better help the audience understand them. On at 8 p.m. every Friday, only on Blaze Radio.
BlazeRadioOnline.com.
There are trails across the country. From Marty Robbins to Ice Cube to Frank Sinatra, you'll listen to all the classics as we drive up each one to the artists they inspire, like the Decemberists.
Back here on Blaze Sports, here for the series finale between Oregon State and Arizona State. A bottom of the Pac-12 rivalry game with big implications for the Pac-12 tournament this upcoming week. First ever Pac-12 softball tournament. Should be a fun one. Starting lineup for the